Well, it's Sunday after the holidays, and it's about 40-45 degrees, and as you can see, everything's kind of melting down pretty good. We got about 6 inches of heavy, wet, slushy stuff. I think there was like 110,000 houses without power in New Hampshire alone. I think they're down to about 1,000 now, so they got it pretty much under control. But we made out good, just flickering lights. They went around all season, cut down the trees that were down by the power lines. I think that helped out a lot. So anyway, everything's kind of melting down. I just used the Kubota for the first shot with the grater blade, and I would like to do that because it gets all the loose rocks that are on top, so the snow blower doesn't get them. So on to different projects. The chipper vac thing is all together. It needs to be detailed, but it won't sell till spring anyway, so I will just stash it away and worry about cleaning it at a later date. That has 2 sets of hoses in it. It's got one big fat one, that one right there. It goes from the mower deck to the back, and then it has this other attachment, which is probably about a 12 or 15 foot hose with a snorkel on the end of it, and that's meant for getting the stuff out of your gardens, you know. So again, we'll get that out of here, see if we can get that in the back tent garage. But today I want to clean that bench off a little bit and get that bike back up there and continue on. It's probably been about 2-3 weeks since I've done anything on that, so I want to rectify that and see if we can start getting some more stuff knocked out. So without further ado, I'll see if I can get the bench cleaned off and get that sucker put up there. Alright, so up we go, and figure I'd maybe jump on finishing up where the tailpipes are going to go, and to figure out other stuff from there. So what the tailpipes are going to be are a couple of teacups. Teacups, my thought is that when they're idling, they're going to go shoot out the little pour spout, and then when you rev it up, the big lid can open and kind of blah 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 kind of deal. So I want to figure out how to attach them to the plumbing that's there, and they're going to be offset from each other just to try to tuck them in until they have some room. And I figure what I'm going to do is try to make it so that they are adjustable, and to do that I figure I may make it so that there's kind of like a couple of nuts on there. The only problem is it's pipe thread, so it's tapered, you know. The more you run it up, the tighter it gets. So what I may try and do is take these guys and slice them, slice that part off and that part off, and kind of use them as like a set of nuts, you know. I'll run one up as far as I can get it, and then run the other one up as a jam nut on the inside. So let's see how that makes out. We'll cut some of this material out of here. Okay, pretty much did what I said I was going to do. I cut the coupler ends off and used them for threads. I threaded this one on as far as I could, and then took the other one, did the same thing, and then ground off the sides and kind of made like a nut type thing out of it, because when it's down in there you can't really get pliers on it. But egged out a hole in that, and then the nut will go inside of there, and that should fit in that socket. I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, it fits in that socket, and that one's already done. So it kind of gives you that idea. And my thought is we shooting out of there, and I can rev up and kind of come out of the big ones. So I'm going to go mount the second one on there, and we'll see how that looks. And then there's the 2 of them. That should work out pretty good. It's tucked in nice out of the way too. Put a limit strap on that one. I can see that one opening up so high. Gets sucked up into the belts. That one's fine altogether. Blap. Should get the both of them. Blap. Something like that. Alright, so I'm going to go see what else I can get into, and I'll turn the camera back on once I figure that out. So I decided to do something about brakes, and I think Barbie may be the donator for brakes, and so I stole the front wheel off of Barbie, and figure I'm gonna go chop a section out of that. And my thought is I want to try to go make, I don't know, probably take about much out of the rim, And I think it kind of follows the same profile as the rim there. And I want to see if I can kind of stuff like a scrub brake right in the center of that, have it kind of like pivot, almost like a backwards brake shoe. So let's see how that makes out. I'll start cutting into that and see how it matches the profile of that rim. Alright, so I cut a section of that rim out of there, and the idea was to kind of wrap it with leather and have that be a brake shoe down in here like that, and you have one spot on a pivot and one spot on some kind of knuckle that makes it draw in. And I kind of think that might be a better idea for more of like a an old-fashioned looking bike, you know, board track style kind of thing. So I may or may not still do that, and I started looking into other ways to go and put brakes on the back, and I was kind of figuring maybe if I could put a set of brakes on this guy, and if I break this, it'll break the back wheel, kind of the same idea, you know. And I was thinking possibly trying to come up with a set of side pull brakes and have that just kind of rub against there. So I'm kind of thinking more that's the way I want to go, but instead I started getting sidetracked, and I wanted to think about possibly firing this motors up, and I want to hear that how that exhaust sounds, and I want to see what my little teacups do. So I'm going to go pop you on a stand, and I'll turn you back on after I prime the 2 cylinders, and we'll give her a shot. Yeah, it dumps a little bit of fuel down each spark plug hole, and I actually put a little bit in each float ball too, so it may stay running. I might be able to rev the throttle and kind of function it a little bit. Let's see what we get. And then we're out of gas. But you get the idea. I think that'll work out pretty good. Right now they're kind of binding a little bit. I got to take them up and free them up a little bit. They kind of want to stick in the closed position, you know. So, alright guys, I was being a little lazy today. I figured I wanted to just come out here and try to get something done. And I got a little bit of something done and played a little bit. So maybe I pick this up again tomorrow. Again, thanks everybody for watching, commenting, subscribing, and just go along for the ride and have fun with me. Alright guys, I am going to shut her down and go inside. Take care.